Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Tuesday. It's Tuesday morning, October the 23rd, I believe. And this is Meri at the Meri Atelier. Good morning, everybody who's coming in. I'm up and I'm ready to do a live stream. 4:30 in the morning. Let's do some art. Let's do some art. I love this sign. Janet made this for me. I love it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in to the Meri Atelier. So I have some things I want to chat about. And even if you're listening on the replay, I want to chat about this right away this morning. And here's now I won't chat about this, but here is the pick 10 that I did last night. Lisa, My Eclectic Life. This is an old schoolhouse. I got it out of a magazine, out of a history book probably. And then this is the background. I did the background as part of the pick 10 prompts. Very fun. My favorite subjects in school. This was a little bit before my school. This was probably like in the early 1800s. But my favorite subjects in school were art, and history. How do you know that? How would you know that? But look at that blackboard they've got written up there. What is it? See, kitty, see something, see, and I like, somebody likes. This is a blackboard and an old wood stove, desks with school books on it. A flag, and then of course this is the teacher's desk, and I don't know what's hanging on the door, and then a shelf of books. Interesting, very interesting. I've got one more page to do on this folio, and I will have another folio of pick 10s done. But that isn't what I wanted to chat about. I'm just going to sit here, and good morning to everybody who's come in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to do a little fussy cutting while I chat about what I chat about. What I want to chat about is, hi Ruth, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good to see you this morning. I knew you would be up and at 'em. You're probably up and at 'em before me. Let's pick a magazine here, and I just want to do a little harvesting of magazines while I'm chatting. I found out last night that, or yesterday, sometime yesterday, that, we'll pave the, you light the fire, we'll pave the way. This is a Southern Living magazine. I'm just going to I'm going to harvest some of these magazines. I find that if I do this, when I need my images, they're there. They're there. I just have to go reach in there and get them out of my secret ingredients, out of my little fussy cut box. But I found out yesterday, who else came in here? Aunt Beck! Aunt Beck! Good morning. Well, Aunt Beck's up and at 'em too. That means I can open my Happy Mail too. Good morning, Aunt Beck. Good morning, Ruth. I found out yesterday that I have the premiere function on my YouTube channel. And what that premiere function gives you the ability to do is to play a video and upload it, create a video and upload it just like we always do. But you set it as a premiere, and that means when it plays, there's a chat screen that goes with the video. And you can join the chat and chat with everybody else. Oh, look, the grumpy gardener. I'm only grumpy when I have to clean up the mess in the fall. But I thought that would be really fun to do, and I'm trying to think what I want to do for my first premiere. It's chilly there this morning. It's probably chilly here too. I didn't even look to see how cold it was outside. I heard that alarm go off, and ooh, that's pretty. I said I better go make my coffee. I'm just going to harvest one magazine here, or take what? Ooh, date night. Look at that's pretty. Travel and culture. Bourbon's New Pioneers. All about bourbon. But I think what I'll do, let's see what else. Grab your coat by the dog. Was that a picture? Did I miss it? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Aunt Bet. Grab your coat by the dog. Ooh, that's pretty. Flowers. You're below zero, Ruth? Oh my, it's 46 here this morning. It's way back. Yeah, I'm afraid we're going to have an early winter. It was nice out yesterday. I finally got to the post office and got my swaps mailed. Let me tell you, that is... Ooh, I like her face. I'm going to tear this out. It's a burden off of your desk when you get swaps that are due. Finally get them in the mail. I got my ATC coins mailed. And my Halloween ATCs that probably should have been mailed last week, but I'm just, you know, I know they'll still get to, they probably won't get to Barb in Canada, but they'll get to you, Aunt Beck. Hi, Kendra. Good morning. And this goes into the recipes. Ooh, shaker lemon pie. Ooh, that sounds good. I might have to revisit this magazine. Oh, oh my. Oh, what's on here? Lemon souffle with wine sauce. Well, we don't drink wine, but I'll pull that out. Not for the recipe, but for the cookbook. Yeah, the recipes. The Southern Living's not a bad magazine, but mostly these ladies' magazines. Now, the Southern Living's not bad about having beauty in the front. It had some. And then in the back, all they have are recipes, which I like recipes, but, you know, I guess I'm going to have to do a glue book of recipes. The Thrill of the Hunt. Ooh, I kind of like that. The Thrill of the Hunt. All right, we're just going to pull out one magazine here and just kind of trim out the pictures that I want. River City, come in. Kendra. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, I don't know why I thought River City came in. I guess I'm seeing things. It usually takes a little bit for folks to come in on my early morning streams. I'm drinking coffee with hazelnut coffee made in it. Yum. That's good. I had some cookies out too, but I decided not to eat cookies in front of you. Thrill of the Hunt. Mother thinks that if she can hold up for 28 days, she will survive the bone-chilling harshness of an Alabama winter. All right, there you go, Aunt Beck. You got to hold up for 28 days. You better get your art in order. Your art for 28 days. I try to lure her outside with treats, like we used to do with the old beloved dog. But she won't have anything of it. They're saying on Channel 6 that it might snow, not unless God himself floats over and sprays us with a can of starch. The only thing that will get her out of her comfortable chair, only one thing will get her out of her comfortable chair beside the glowing fireplace. Well, that sounds like a smart mother. I'm going to cut this. I'll bet the one thing, let's see what the one thing is. My family loves going to the thrift store, and we frequent about 14 of them on a regular basis. Sounds like his mother and our group might get along pretty good. What is it about mothers that know how smart it is to go to the thrift store? It's the thrill of the hunt at those thrift stores, let me tell you. Now I'm wanting to go to the thrift store. I was thinking about, I have to go to the bank again this week, and I was thinking that today might be a good day to do it. Oh dear. The thrill of the hunt, I love it. I'm going to cut out this little word. I've also been looking for little words to put on my ATCs. And I'm going to cut out this word journal. Just, it's a little word. I'm going to keep that article because that sounds good. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Yeah, Aunt Beck says she wished she would have been a thrifter when she was young. And you know, I agree. My mother was a thrifter. So I wouldn't say that I was a thrifter with her, but I wish I would have been. I did enjoy going to the garage stores, but not as much as, this is all about barbecued pork, but I love this. No buts about it. The South knows barbecue, but I like this no but about it. No buts about it. I don't think I appreciated the thrifting as much when I was younger. You know, when you're young, you want new stuff. Yeah, no buts about it. That's all about Southern barbecue, pitmaster secrets. But I guess I'll save this book. That might make a fun page. Talking about recipes at the back of these magazines. I always have all these recipes that make me hungry, but I very seldom make a recipe out of a magazine. I think I did once for, was it rhubarb pie? No, it was pecan pie. And that was out of that magazine, that Magnolia magazine. Ruth says, it's time to go. I'll watch the replay later. Have a great day, all. Don't get too cold, Becky. Yeah, I buffered. Buffered early. Buffered early. Buffered early. Maybe that will be the end of the buffering. I was commenting on this picture of the Grand Dame. She's quite possibly the best judge of us all. That woman right there is a legend of Earlysville, Virginia. I've never heard of a town called Earlysville, but I kind of like this lady. I don't know if she must be a celebrity in that town. Earlysville. I've never heard of a town called Earlysville. I'm just going to kind of fussy cut around her. She looks like she might belong on a Blue Book page. Let's go in the chat here. Got a cat? Got a cat. It's all about growing up. The older we get, the wiser we get. Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? I think, well, we're only wiser if we learn from our mistakes. And Meri's had a lot to learn. And Beck, as soon as I get done with this fussy cutting here, I just got a few pages. I'm going to open my Happy Mail. Aunt Beck sent me some Happy Mail. I got about 4 Happy Mails to open. She's got some daffodils in her hand here. Looks like Earlysville. Earlysville, daffodils are early spring plants. I don't know how that will fussy cut out there, so I'm going to leave this part of it, because otherwise I'll tear those daffodils off. I know that from experience. No matter how well I try to take care of them. So I got 4 swaps mailed, yes. Well, 4 envelopes, 2 swaps. I still have Christmas tags to make, but they're not due until November, sometime in November. So I got a little time to think about that. But I've been collecting Christmas stuff from the dollars. Not all dollar store stuff, but I've been collecting little Christmas goodies, some Hobby Lobby Christmas goodies. There we go. I kind of like her. And then I like this. Where did it go here? She's quite possibly the best judge of all of us. I kind of like that quote. Get my... And if I fussy cut these magazines, or I'm going to cut this off too, just to keep it. If I get these fussy cut, and I get a whole bunch of images in order here, then I have them when I want to do my glue booking. I'm doing a pick 10, and I need to reach in and I have a lot of magazines I need to fussy cut. So when winter comes, I could be shut up for a month and not go out and just fussy cut magazines. Of course, I would probably get tired of that and want to do some art. I have to get out every now and then, but I'm turning into somewhat of a homebody. I want to get my sewing machine out and back. That's on my list of things to do, but I want to get these swaps out of the way. I'm going to cut that stem off. Ooh, that's pretty. Hi, Kimberly. Good morning, Kimberly. Good morning. Up and at 'em. I'm kind of doing some fussy cutting here first off, trying to go through these pretty fast. At least through one magazine, I pulled out some images to fussy cut. And then I'll put them in my little packet of fussy cuts. And then I'll have them. When you need a focal image, there it is. Isn't that a beautiful flower? Let's see, I think I'm going to cut off the stem now. Yeah, all the flowers are gone this year. That's what I was doing last Friday, was cleaning up the garden. My part of the garden, my flowers, my poor zinnias. I saved a whole little ice cream bucket, smaller ice cream bucket of zinnia seed. Zinnias seem to do pretty good in our yard. So next year we're going to have zinnias. And I still have to go out and save hollyhock seed. I've got to get that done before it gets too cold. But, yeah, I cleaned up all my plants on the front porch. And, oh my, it's going to snow, but let it snow. Hi, Ray. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Kimberly and Beck, I have a Genome portable sewing machine coming today. It's green and purple. I wonder, Aunt Beck, could I paint my sewing machine with some enamel paint? Not paint it, you know, not spray paint it or anything like that, but paint some designs on it with enamel. Ah, that would be fun. Or put some enamel paint in my fine line paint applicator and draw on my $5 sewing machine. I'm not talking about paint the whole surface or anything like that, but just put a few little designs on it. Oh, I'm going to do that. That'll give me inspiration to get out there and get it done. And Beck says, I don't see why not. Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, I'm going to do that. I don't have any enamel paint. I just have craft paint. But if I go shopping today, if I go thrift shopping today, which I'm really wanting to go thrifting, and I'm not talking about a big, huge thrifting trip. Probably go to Goodwill, and there's a little Catholic charity thrift store I like to go to. Maybe I'll run up there. And then I'll get some enamel paint, probably just black and gold. Of course, black and gold. Maybe get one of those. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's just being ornery this morning. It is being ornery with buffering this morning. How, you know, not last Friday night, but that Friday night that... The Friday night that, oh, now I got an advertisement here. I was talking about painting on my sewing machine. That's what I was talking about. I don't know how much you guys heard, but I was talking about what I could paint on my sewing machine. And I said maybe scissors and Penelope. Good morning to everybody. There's River City. Hi, River City. Good morning. Yes, do mixed media on the sewing machine, Kimberly says. Yeah. Sewing bees moved to Thursdays, so we can go thrifting, Aunt Beck said. I love it, Aunt Beck. All right. Well, I love that because I'll go thrifting this afternoon too. And while I'm thrifting, I'll think of you guys thrifting. Oh, you know what we should do, Aunt Beck? Let's do that because you'll be going thrifting this afternoon and I'll hopefully be thrifting. And let's challenge ourselves to pick maybe 2 items that we can do an art journal page or a project with and see what we come up with. 2 or more, but minimum of 2 items. And then if you want to get 10, that's okay too. And let's do a challenge between you and me just for the fun of it. Yeah, that would be fun. And then I'll point to your video when you get it up and you can point to mine and we'll do a thrifting collaboration. And then we can also show, when we show our project or do our project or whatever you want to do with what you get, you can also show what you got at the thrift store. That would be fun. I just feel like going thrifting today. Look at the grumpy gardener. Like I said, I only get grumpy when I have to. I don't even mind pulling the weeds. Well, in August, I get a little tired of pulling weeds and watering plants, and it's hot out, and that kind of makes me grumpy. I've had enough of garden by the time August rolls around. The daily bug. I'm going to cut this out just because I think it's funny. The daily bug. He's reading, instead of the daily newspaper, it's the daily bug. I'm going to cut it out just because I think it's funny. I'll just cut it there. I probably won't keep it. I kind of like this Steve Bender cartoony thing. So, I can't wait to see what you get, Aunt Beck. You know, and don't go to a lot of expense. You know, just if you see something you think, oh, I can use that. If you don't see anything, just say, I didn't find anything. Maybe use something you have. I have lots of stuff I can use. Books. But I just feel like thrifting today. Secret ingredients. That's why I pulled this page. I just like that. Journal. Journal words. Secret ingredients. This is kind of how I harvest my magazines. I need to just sit here. I have no business going thrifting. I should just sit here and harvest the big stack of magazines that I have. I kind of like these plates because there's a bunny rabbit on that plate. It's a Dillard's. I've already got this picture. I'm just going to cut this plate out. A Peter Rabbit plate. We never had plates like this. Our plates had gold rims and pretty flowers on them. 1950s style. Let's just cut this off. It's bothering me. Just got one more after this. And then I'll open Happy Mail. So Aunt Beck's going to go thrifting today. Meri's going to go thrifting today. I really have no business going, but I'm getting cooped up in this house. I finished reading a book yesterday. I ran to the post office. Our post office closes at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Who ever heard of a post office closing? I like this. You light the fire and we'll pave the way. Whoever heard of post office closing in the middle of the afternoon? But they're done. So if I want to get there, I have to have my mail all ready to go, and I was still packing it up, and I looked up and it was 20 till, and it's at least 15 minutes to town, to the post office I like to go to mail my packages. I like the post lady. She's nice. She always treats me good. There, I'm done fussy cutting. And we'll just put these in my little fussy cut folder. Just do a little at a time, and pretty soon I'll be through that entire stack of magazines. But I have to say, don't tell the sheriff. Don't tell the sheriff, but I was speeding down the old country roads. Country highway. I'm going to get picked up. I'm going to meet, I did meet some big old semi-grain trucks. I beeped my way around them. Beep, beep. One big old semi actually moved over to the side for me. She's in a hurry. Let's get out of her way. I'm just going to the post office, but I got to get there before it closes at 2 o'clock. All right, let's open some Happy Mail. Let's open some Happy Mail. Let's catch up with chat. You cut up a bunch of pages yesterday, Aunt Beck says. Spinning. Yeah, I was buffering. Sewing bees. Oh, Aunt Beck's sewing bee that she usually has on Tuesdays at 2. She moved to Thursdays. Whoops. At 2 p.m., Beck? At 2 p.m. on Thursday. Let's open this. I'm going to open the package first. It's from Aunt Beck. I can't wait to see what she sent. Aunt Beck, you spent all that money you could have spent thrifting on Happy Mail, on sending post office stuff. Thank you so much. Postage is so expensive these days. Postage is so expensive. I'm going to open it this way so that I don't show your address. Oh, rollers. She sent me some rollers. Oh, thank you, Aunt Beck, and some cups for mixing stuff. Oh, rollers. Now, are they using these on the jelly plate, Aunt Beck? I think they are. Look at that. Oh, that was nice of you to do that. What else did you send me? Oh, look. Look. She sent me bones. She sent me a Halloween ATC swap, the Halloween swap, October 2018. Well, I got a little skeleton from you, Aunt Beck. I got one before. You sent me 2 of them. Oh, I'm going to pull this out. Oh, look what she did. She does such a wonderful job. Let me pull this out. Look what she does with her envelope. Look at that. The little spider web embellishment with a spider on it. And then the little kitty cats in the background. Are you guys seeing this? I'm sitting down. Let me stand up. This is so cool, Aunt Beck. Thank you so much. Eek! Eek! I love it. Yours is coming your way, Aunt Beck. That is so cute. That is so cute. 2:30. Okay. So Aunt Beck's Sewing Bee is Thursdays at 2:30 Eastern Time. If anybody's watching the replay, I'll be there because I'm going thrift. I'm so glad you moved it because now I can go shopping today. I can go thrifting. Oh, look, and she sent me. Oh, you sent this for my Christmas tag. Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you. You said you had some punches. Oh, thank you, Aunt Beck. I'll use these. You could have just put that in an envelope and I would have been thrilled. But since you gave me... Oh, look. Look what she's done. She sent me some fine liner tips and a stamp with lips. Kissy lips on it. I love it. And some fine liner tips. Let's see if that will fit on my... Let's open this up and see if this will fit on my fine liner. That's so nice of you to do. Let's see if this will fit on my fine line paint applicator. But if it doesn't, I most likely have something I can... Let's try it on this one. This one. That where the tip is... Yeah, it's going to fit. Oh no, it's a little big. It's a little big for that, but let's try it on a paint. No, a little small for the paint jar and too big for the fine liner ones. It's a little loose. I don't know what, let's try my, let's just for the fun of it, let's try it on a glossy accents jar. Well, that's okay. I'll keep trying until I find something that it fits. Oh, look, it fits the fine line. It fits the glossy accents jar. So I've got an empty one of these. It fits the glossy accent. So after and I've almost used all of this. In fact, I had to get me another jar. I've been using this on my coins to glue down my dragonflies and pumpkins. So and I've got one that's already empty, and I'll put these on my glossy accents. And yeah, and you know what? It'll probably be easier to get. I want to put some gold metallic, probably of what Rose sent me out of that big quart jar. I can't get my gold metallic out of these. Are really hard to pour into these. Believe it or not, it's hard to transfer it. So I think that what Rose sent me in that big quart will be easier to pour into here. I'll have to snap that little cap off, but he's ready to come off anyway. But I think it'll be easy to transfer paint into here from there, and that's what I'll use this for. I've got an empty one. Thank you so much, Aunt Beck. That's so thoughtful of you. Let me put this away before I spill it, because you know me, there's something to spill, I'll do it. That is so cool. And then a red lip stamp. Oh, thank you. Oh, this is so fun. I just don't deserve having you as a friend. Isn't that cool? And she sent me some punches for my Christmas tag, some stars, and I don't think I have any this size. I've got a small punch, but I don't think this small. And what's this? Oh, look. Hello, an art card. Let's take... These are packed up so nice, but I've got to take it out. Let's check this out. This is a nice packaging. It's so nice and thick. It's not just cellophane, it's almost a plastic. Interesting. Look at that. This will go on my lunch bag project for sure. Hello card with the leaves. Oh, that's so pretty. Thank you, Aunt Beck. Now it makes me wish I would have held my package to you and packed up more. You're spoiling me. What else did she send here? The box is empty. Napkins. Look at all these napkins. Oh, wow. Very cool. Very cool. Seashells. A peacock. Oh, that's so pretty. And Paris. And love. And wine and cheese. And oh, this will be great for Halloween. Oh, I'm going to keep that one out. And flower. Oh, Aunt Beck sent me $100,000. Oh, let's go thrifting, Aunt Beck. Let's go thrifting. I'm going to keep that out. Woo! I wish that were real. Leaves. Oh, look. Oh, my. I'll keep them out for Halloween, and I'm going to keep my $100,000 out. Oh, that's pretty. Lucky Raven. Here's another one. Elixirs bottled in Grim Falls. Oh, look, spider cider. I'm keeping those out. Red lip. No, that's just, it's leaves. I thought that was lips. Oh, look. It's a surfboard. That's what it is. It's a surfboard. Oh, cool. In Paris. Looks like the fish are having a luncheon. And lavender flowers. Oh, these are so cool. Thank you, Aunt Beck. And bees. I'll think of Aunt Beck. You know, I think I may collage this down on a lunch bag. Tag. I could put this on a tag in my lunch bag. I'm keeping the bees out. Halloween again. Oh, cool. Oh, toile. Oh, I love this one. Love it. Oh, these are so neat, Aunt Beck. Thank you for all the designs. This is so generous of you. Thanksgiving. Fall. I'll keep this out for Thanksgiving. And a hummingbird, or a bird of paradise, I guess. Cool. Very cool. Oh, Aunt Beck, you started my day out right. Roses and Easter eggs. Well, I'm keeping these out to use. And I'll put these back in the sack. And this is going to go in my Happy Mail. Let's put him back in the little envelope. Thank you so much, Aunt Beck. That's so sweet of you. I'm going to put him... No, I guess I'll put him in this way. No, I'm going to put him in this way so his head shows. Get in there, guy. Eek! He says, eek, this is so cute. I love how you've done that. And these, I think, are die cuts. Little skeletons. So cute. So cute. Love it. Hi, Diana. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. I'm opening Happy Mail from Aunt Beck. I'm going to keep these out for my Christmas tags. And these will go on my glossy accents. So, thank you so much, Aunt Beck. That was so generous of you. Thank you. And I think she sent me an envelope, too. And I've been holding on to that envelope. I was going to open it on Friday. And I was so tired Friday. Let's see. I think it's this one. So let's go ahead and open this. And this, Aunt Beck has been, I'm thinking this is a card, but I'll open it and see. Aunt Beck has been sending a card. Oh, 6 cards a week, Aunt Beck? Is that what you've been doing? Aunt Beck makes beautiful cards. Hi, Elise. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. I'm going to split it just a little so I can get in it here. Get my scissors in there. Is it going to come out? I guess I'm going to have to open it this way. I don't want to show the address. I'm kind of fumble fingers when it comes to this stuff. Let's just get my... That was a tight fit in there, Aunt Beck. I'm standing up. That's another thing. I'm trying to be careful of the card. I know it's a card. I don't want to ruin the card. There we go. Oh, wow. Wow. R-A-M, Rebecca. She signs it R-A-M for Rebecca. A. McCauley. Oh, that's so beautiful. Look at that. What does it say on the inside? Can I look in the inside? Just a quick note to wish you a fabulous autumn. Thanks for your friendship. Well, thanks for your friendship, Aunt Beck. That is so beautiful. And I'm pretty sure she's probably drawn those herself. You do beautiful work, Aunt Beck. This will go in a lunch bag too. Now let's see. This is from Barb in Canada. I'm pretty sure this is. Look how she splattered on the envelope. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? And I think I can. There's nothing here, so I can cut this here. Yeah, I got your guys' swap off in the mail yesterday, so you should get yours before Halloween, Aunt Beck. There's something else in here. Just not having a good time opening envelopes today. A little awkward this morning. This will go in my I like the splatter. Oh, looky. Oh, it's so cute. It's a little puffy, little puffy. Oh, he's so cute. It's a witch. It's a Halloween witch. Oh, it's so cute. Thank you, Barb. From Canada. Yeah, she's got a Canadian flag on the back. Aw, she's cute. And she's got a boo. ATC that says boo. This is pretty. I love how she's done that. And then she signed it on the back here. And then she's got an art card here. Oh, that's so pretty. Let's see what she says on the inside. Hi, Mary. Happy crafting. Barb. Oh, Ben, I'm going to be filling those lunch bags. That's for sure. Thank you, Barb. And I got one more here from Mindy. And I have to open it off camera because she's got addresses on both sides. But here, I'll show you the back. Isn't that pretty? There's an address label under my thumb. But I have to open it. Now I'm pretty sure these are ATC coins. I have to open this off camera. Let me hopefully do a quick job of it. Maybe I can pull them out this way. Hi, Sophia. Haven't seen you for a long time. Welcome. I think that's it out of the envelope. I love that pumpkin. This will go on my lunch bag. You're just popping in for a short bit before lunch. Sophia, let me write your name in my international book. What country are you from? Let me write you in here. See, I'm keeping track of all my early morning international folks, so I can keep track of you. The UK, okay. Sophia Button, B-U-T-T-O-N. That must be, is that your real last name, or is just that an ID, an internet ID? You're from the UK. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, Ann. Welcome, welcome to folks that are waking up and coming in. Let's see what... Now, this is from Mindy. She's Mitzi. Oh, she sent me some German. Let's see. She sent me... Oh, I don't have any German. Oh, cool. Thank you, Mitzi. Oh, this will be cool for pick 10s and glue booking. Thank you, Mitzi. And she sent me some floral die cuts. I don't have enough florals. She sent me some floral die cuts. Thank you. And some, oh, I love it. Some photographs of this little one. Look at it, isn't that sweet? I love it. Thank you, Mitzi. And here's a wedding portrait. Oh, I'm just in love with these old photos. And then here's her ATC coins. Oh, wow. Now, this is for Lisa at My Eclectic Life had an ATC coin swap. Gourd. And here's an acorn. And that says gourd. Boo. And delight. Oh, thank you, Mitzi. Yours are on your way. I got them mailed yesterday. And then here's... Is this a card or just, yeah, I think, oh no, it's embossed papers. Oh, wow. How cool. You can see the embossing on the back here. How cool is this? Thank you, Mitzi. Thank you so much for everything, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Beck, do you have those cats all herded? Oh, dear me. I am going to work on this morning my page 3 from Jeri Bellini. Aren't those pretty? Ray says you could create a storybook around those old photos. Yes. Which brings me, oh look, and here's the, I can't wait to use these, Aunt Beck. These rollers. These are so cool. Now the smaller ones, I don't know if will fit on my, I'll have to find something that I could roll them with. But these, I can make these fit, probably even the yellow one, on my little roller thing that I have for jelly printing. I went to the dollar store and bought one. So I'll have to put that with all my jelly print stuff. Thank you so much. So I wanted to show you guys the tag that we made in our Zoom group on Saturday. This was from Jeri Bellini's Taught Us a Little Project. And this was the tag that I made, and it's a tag. I'll show you the back first. Really, it's 3 tags with torn edges. And then we layered them. This, of course, is the bottom layer, and like that, and then one on top. And I think even Sue Hiles was in there, and she did a beautiful Christmas one. She's got it posted. If you're a part of her December daily group, she's got it posted in there. But mine was bicycles. And of course, I got an old photo of some gals on a bicycle there. And then I put bicycles there. And then this is just muslin that I tore in strips, and I colored this with my ink tints. But this is going to go, and then I did it on, this is some, I think this is Tim Holtz scrapbook paper, and this was a travel page with different places like Ord, and I think San Francisco was on one of these. These were just travel. Los Angeles, Dallas, Fort Worth, Philadelphia. These are airline ticket tags. So I'm saving these to create another tag. And I am ready here to paint I'm working on page 3. And this is as far as I got with folding it. I think I did this the other day. Here's my community page. Now, some of the gals on their community page in the window have been putting the internet friends. And I didn't think to do that. I've got me and a little young boy and a preacher and a school teacher. And this reminds me of the school I went to when I was in grade school. And this reminds me of the old house that we used to live in. And the Lutheran church and the IGA store and the library. So this is kind of reminiscent of the towns that I grew up in. And my mom's flowers. And Main Street had two lanes. And then it had a medium down the front. And then it had those old lamp poles. I loved our Main Street in that old town. That's one thing they did right in that town. But I need to go in and paint these. And I need to make a couple more tags. I probably won't get it all done today. And then what I'm going to put on these, as far as, I think Jeri just put text page on hers, but I'm going to use maps out of this older atlas that I started my Spitwad incident on. The Spitwad incident, we started the Spitwad incident, and that's as far as I got for glue booking. And then I have a whole bunch of images that I meant to do for it. That I got some maps in here. So I'm going to use some maps on this. So I thought I'd work on that this morning. Let's catch up with chat. Let me sit down. I've been standing up. Oh, and Aunt Beck's card here. This with my lunch bag project. So beautiful. Aunt Beck, you do beautiful work. And she shares all her work. She sends out all those cards, and oh, we just don't deserve you, Aunt Beck. I'll tell you. Now you got a package heading your way. I should have stuffed it more now. I'll have to send you another. In fact, I will. I have something I meant to send to you that didn't get put in that package. And I really did mean to send it to you. Let's see. I think I'll put this behind here. And those are my pages. And then I started just spreading some scrap paint on that. Put that there. Now, let's catch up with chat. Welcome to everybody who's come in while I've been chattering. Hi, Linda. Linda says, Becky. And Aunt Beck says, Linda. Linda says, I'm here, half here, doing all kinds of stuff. Well, good, Linda. It's good to stay busy. Kimberly says, good morning, McLinda. Kimberly 557, did I say good morning to you? Good morning. Oh, they're printing those rollers as circles. Oh, okay. I thought maybe they were putting them on a roller and using them for jelly plating. Ray says you could create a storybook around those old photos. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, and you know, I got off topic. I noticed yesterday that, let's see, what am I going to use? This is just going to be base, and I need to use up some of this paint, so I'm just going to paint. Look, I don't like all this cruddy stuff that I get on my... So, Aunt Beck, thank you for the Happy Mail. That was so generous of you. I noticed last night that I got the premiere option. And I was thinking, and what the premiere option is on YouTube for the creators is on your channel, you can create a video and you set it as a premiere date ahead of time. And then when it plays, it shows a chat screen like a live stream. And people can come in and chat supposedly about the video that you created, or chat about whatever they want to chat about. But I was thinking it would be fun to schedule my premiere during one of my Friday night live streams. And then as a group, we could go look at my video, and I could come in as another account on my old phone here. And that's how I could join it. And I thought I'd do a project like a small ATC, so we could hopefully work together on it. And if I get that going, I won't get it going this afternoon because I'm going to go thrifting this afternoon. But if I get it going, I'll schedule it. And then when you schedule it, I'll have a little video there. Hopefully, I think it's a little video where you can chat about what's going to happen in the premiere, like a little 3-minute what's coming thing. And I'll say, get out an ATC card or and it'll just be stuff you have around. And just make a really quick ATC as a group and see how that goes. And I'll watch the premiere from my live stream because I was thinking, a premiere is almost like a live stream, only you're not live. You're watching your video with everybody else. And I was thinking, well, when would be a good time to schedule that? And we're already kind of conflicting in, people doing live streams. And I thought, well, why don't I just schedule it during my Friday night live stream? And we could watch it as a group. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Don't glue the pockets, just the layers, then paint what Jeri did. Oh, don't glue these down yet, just paint. Yeah, right. I get it. Paint it, and then, yeah, I think that's what you're saying, Aunt Beck. Hi, Ruby. Trudy. Hi, Trudy. Good morning. Trudy, my sweet life. Good morning. Welcome. Let's see. Catching up with chat here. Whoops. So Friday night, I think I'll premiere an ATC project. And it will be a short video, maybe hopefully about 15 minutes. I want to keep it short, and so it'll be a simple ATC, hopefully. And if that works, I counted the weeks until Christmas, and I think there's 9 weeks until Christmas. And I don't think that I'll do a Christmas-themed ATC project, but I was thinking, you know, 9 weeks we could do a pocket page, or you could do anything with them, but 9 weeks would be perfect. I could do one every Friday night until Christmas. And let's see, October, November, well, there might be a couple more than 9 weeks. November, this is the end of October, so November, December, I think there's 9 weeks until Christmas, 9 full weeks. 9 Fridays. So we could do an ATC a week and just I thought I'd make them holiday themed, like do a Halloween one, do maybe a couple of Thanksgiving ones, and then some holiday ones, maybe some New Year's ones. And just do that as a project on Friday nights, do my premieres on Friday nights, and premiere it during my live stream. I'm not sure how that will work, but I'm open to trying it. It might not work. Have you checked to see if you have the premiere function, Aunt Beck? I think they're passing them out. They're going to give it to everybody. There's no limit in subscribers. So I think they're just rolling it out on as many as they can every week or day. I don't know what their schedule is. I'm not a privy to all that. But I looked at my YouTube channel last night, my settings and my creator area, and there it was. So I think, and I might premiere something on Tuesday mornings or Thursday mornings just to see if that'll work too. Maybe not early in the morning, but maybe like around 7:30, the last half of my chat. If it works on Friday night, we'll do maybe an art card or a ATC coin or something like that. And you don't have to do it. I'll do it in the video. And what you do is you chat about it. And just like those old photos, Ray said, you could use those old photos and tell a story about them. So something like that. Ooh, that's a lot of paint, Mary. What are you doing? I'm painting. So I think that premiere function is going to be nice. It's almost like a video. It's a video with the chat. That's what a premiere is. It's a video with the chat. They gave you the chat. They attached a chat screen to the video. And then you can go chat with the people who watch the video. And you set it up for, you schedule it. And set it for specific time. And I think the time for me will work best during my regular live streams. So that's what I'm going to do, I think. Let's catch up with chat while my paint. Hi, Lynn. It's 3:35 a.m. I won't be awake long. Haven't you been to sleep yet? Have some coffee, Lynn. Don't mind if I will, Mary says. YouTube didn't allow me to continue Lisa's live last night. 33rd, that YouTube is just not being, it's almost being as rude to you as it's mean to me. Yeah, I think I dropped, I've already lost data connection 3 times, you know, and I think it will, Aunt Beck. I think it will affect the comment count. And Becca says, I wonder if that chat function will affect your comment count. I think it will, just like a live stream. I don't think that they count, you know, like you guys are chatting in here during my live stream. I don't think they count every little sentence as a comment. I think they prorate it out somehow. They probably count, you know, maybe every 10 or 15 chats as a comment or something. I don't know. I don't know that for sure. I just think that's something YouTube would do because, well, I get though, I don't know. Sometimes, though, when you look at the chats, they say, like, mine average between 100 and 200 views, so maybe they do. I don't know how they count the comments on live streams. I never really paid too much attention. But I do think it will affect the comment count on it. Good morning, Lynn. Or good night. All right, I think I'm caught up with you all. Trudy Craig, good morning. Good morning, Trudy. I said good morning to Kimberly, Aunt Beck, Ray, Sophia was peeking in on us. Yeah, mornings for Sophia are crazy busy. She's just popping in for a short bit before lunch. Both boys are here with her. We're building things from Mega Blocks. She must have some grandsons with her. Oh, yeah, Ray said she loved the Canadian flag on the back of Barb's ATCs. Those are so neat. Those will go in my lunch bag projects. I got to get my lunch bags going, Aunt Beck. Put the Happy Mail on them. My Happy Mail is getting stacked up. Clear back to January. I'm going to do just a little heat gun alert here. Guess what? My brother, bless his heart, my older brother, I have behind my desk here, I'm in the kind of a den area. Like we've got, where I am now is kind of like a little den area. And then off over here is a living room. And then off over here is our dining room. And then the kitchen. And then, whoops. Here's the living room, the dining room, the kitchen. And then there's a bedroom off over here. And a back porch over here. And where I do all my art is over in this den area. But there's a bed behind me, and I don't sleep in it because it's just not comfortable. It's got the old springy springs and a top mattress, and I don't sleep in it because it's not comfortable. It's not dry. So I have all sorts of art stuff stacked up on it. And my brother, bless his heart, he said, I'll buy you some bookshelves. And I said, well, we can just drag one down from upstairs. And he said, no, we'll just go buy some. He said, I'll buy you. He said, probably about $100. I said, really? You would buy those for me? He said, yeah, I'll buy them for you. So I'm hoping to get my crafting area and my art area here more organized. I'm always hunting for stuff, and it's so frustrating. So I'm going to hold him to it. I asked him the other day, I said, did you really mean, because it's been about a week or so ago that he said that, and I said, are you still going to buy those bookcases for me? And he said he would, so I'm going to hold him to it. So I can't wait to get that done. Let's see, that's blue. Let's see, what color shall I put? How about using up some of this that I don't use? Purple, lavender, teal, and no, I don't want, purple would go good there, but those really aren't my colors. How about using some of this paint that I don't use Or how about using some that's almost empty? Like this old white crafts paint. Can't even get the lid off of it. It's so old. Where's my pliers? There it goes. I want to start emptying some of these old paint. I'm going to open it over my wastebasket so that the crud will fall in the wastebasket. But I did have it upside down, so the paint should come out of it. And I'll just do this white and probably have some blue on my paintbrush. I want to start using up some of this paint and throwing away stuff. And part of this will be on the inside anyway. Most of it will be on the inside. Ew, this is awfully thick though. But this will be a good way to use up this paint. And so I can get rid of some of these almost empty bottles of paint. So I am looking forward, and I said, well, we can go to the thrift store and get some old bookcases. I said, I don't need new ones. He said, no, we'll just go to Menards and get them. So he said a couple of them probably cost us, for a couple of them, probably cost us about $100. So I'm going, all right. I'm going to hold you to it, brother. Ew, got crud there. Cruddy crud. Ew. Still not all off of it there. Yeah. Help reinforce the paper. That's true. If you're talking to me. I'm going to use up what's in here. There's not very much left in there. While this is drying, let's put this cap back on and turn it upside down and let some more drain down to the, prop it up against the others here. I'm going to leave my paintbrush out so it won't get all juicy. You're supposed to glue the sections down and paint them and then glue the pockets. I know, but I'm going to paint them and then fold them down. I folded them, so I have my fold lines in there. I never do what I'm supposed to do, Aunt Beck. Ray says hi to 33rd. I think she wants to use up that paint. Yeah, Lynn. Mary, you don't have to paint all that. Oh, dear. I'm laughing at Aunt Bet. Mary, stop. You don't have to paint it all. You'll have to cook him a good dinner. Well, I almost have to say he's a pretty good cook himself. He likes to make steak. He'll make the steak and he'll make the pork chop. I always burn the pork chops. I always burn them because I get distracted because, you know, pork, you got to let it cook. You can't just, you know, you can't cook pork chops like you do hamburgers. And because you have to let the pork cook. And I get impatient and then I walk away and I always burn the pork chops. So he'll cook the pork chops and the steak. He likes to do that. And he likes to make barbecued ribs and stuff like that. I usually make the meatloaf. What else do I usually make? Things that have the pizza. I always make the pizza because I make the bread dough for the pizzas. I make he'll put the, when we have roast, he'll put the roast in the slow cooker and it'll cook all day. And then I'll make the potatoes and gravy. Well, I like potatoes and gravy with it. But he doesn't know how to make gravy, so I make the gravy. My mom taught me how to make good gravy. So, but yeah, you know what, though? I'll have to take him out to dinner. I'll have to take him out to dinner or something. They opened a little barbecue place in a small town close to here. And I mentioned that to him, and he just kind of, yeah, isn't that nice of him, Ray? Hi, Debbie Wingo. Good morning, good morning. She's cooking breakfast. You're lurking. That's okay. You lurk. I'm lurking. I'm excited. I got up early. It's almost 6. Well, it's probably 7 by the time I found your comment. You're probably eating breakfast now. I think I'm caught up. Let's see. Aunt Beck says, woo, if you braise the pork chops in a pan and then put them in a casserole dish and cover with barbecue sauce and bake at 350 for 20 minutes. Really? Oh, that sounds good, Aunt Beck. You know, Aunt Beck, you know how you said that your son Greg, what was it you were cooking with that sauce? I think it was pork chops, wasn't it? That you cooked your pork chops and then you put that sauce on it and you let it cook in the pan. I don't know if you put it in a casserole dish though. But anyway, I went to the store and I got some of that Chinese sauce, the orange sauce, for the pork chops. I thought maybe, because we usually just eat them with no sauce on it, and they're always kind of dry. But do you think my brother would eat it? No, he ate it plain, so I eat the orange sauce with my... But I like the idea. Let's see, she says, let's repeat that. If you braise the pork chops in a pan... Now, that might be what you were showing. Is that what Greg did? Are you telling me what your son Greg did? Because you had a video where you were cooking some, but I didn't know you put it in a casserole dish and covered with barbecue sauce and bake at 350 for 20 minutes. I'm going to try that, Aunt Beck. That sounds good. Trudy says, love your live streams and catch you on my days off. I wanted to ask what you use to stream in terms of camera equipment. It's such a great picture. I'm just using my mobile phone. This is what I'm holding in my hand is my old mobile phone. I have to keep it plugged in, and the plug-in doesn't fit anymore. But this is a Samsung Galaxy 5. And what I upgraded to about a little over a year ago, the Galaxy 8. And I am streaming over my Wi-Fi phone, Wi-Fi internet that comes in through our telephone company. It's not cable and it's not satellite. We get it from the phone company. So that's what I use. I don't have a lot of sophisticated equipment. In fact, you can see my cord here fell out. But you know how YouTube lost their service? It was it last Tuesday night or the Tuesday night before that? Oh, it had to be last Tuesday night because I finally got to watch Shelly at Crafty Mama's. And I finally got to watch, and she said hi, and I was enjoying it. And pretty soon somebody said, they were complaining like Ruby does. Buffering, lost the picture, still have chat. Then pretty soon somebody else said it, and I was fine. And then pretty soon YouTube crashed altogether. It was a YouTube issue. And they were down. I don't know how long they were down because I just went on and did something else. But they were down for a while. YouTube crashed. And I think part of my problem with my losing data connection and spinning and buffering, because Lisa was buffering last night. A little for me, not a whole lot. Ruby always has trouble. But I think part of that, maybe not everything, but I think a part of it is how YouTube interacts with, especially because I don't have an Ethernet or anything like that. I'm just over my wireless phone. But I do think YouTube's functionality, sometimes their servers have a problem with the phone connections. Now, that's just because I had this problem even before I got Wi-Fi. when I very first started streaming, all I had was my unlimited data on Verizon, and it kept losing data connection. And I thought by getting the Wi-Fi, I would get rid of that, but no way. It's been happening ever since I started streaming. And I was thinking that I could hook my phone up, and I don't know if you can, I think you can buy a little connector to connect your Ethernet up to, maybe not this older phone, but I think the newer phones, you can buy a little connector where you can connect to HDMI and direct into your box. But you need a long cord. I think this is getting pretty dry, maybe a little in here. But that's my setup. I don't have a lot of sophisticated things. I'm just kind of drying this. It's pretty dry, but it's damp. You know how when you can feel your page and it feels cold, even though it's dry, but if your page still feels cool to the touch, that means that the page is still wet. And you know that it's, even though the paint is dry, the underneath of the page is still wet. Let's flip this, but that doesn't matter to me because it's dry enough that I can flip the page and dry that crazy by doing another paint all these foldy pages here. I'm going to mix the two here. I want to get rid of this paint. I want to get rid of it. I've got enough. I want to get at least empty 2 bottles today, maybe. Wouldn't that be nice? And what I don't use here, I'll get out my dictionary later on and just paint some pages in my dictionary. Oh, I got enough here I could actually paint clear across here. So let me paint this and then I'll check chat again. Yeah, I am so enjoying doing all these art projects with Lisa and Tanya and Jeri, and Aunt Beck does their sewing projects, and it's just so fun to work along. And I think I'm going to premiere, like I said, on my Friday night streams, I'm going to premiere an ATC. Maybe I'll try to keep that video short. I want to keep it to like 10 minutes, between 10 and 15 minutes, and then we'll go watch it in my live stream if I can. And I think I can if I'm streaming on this camera, on this phone, and then I'll come in on a different account on my phone over here, because it'd be like I'm two separate people in the household. And then that way, we can do a project, even though if you don't want to do it, you can watch. And I'll just do an ATC. I think I'll do like an ATC a week until Christmas. That's what I'm thinking. I need to wet my brush just a teeny bit. So, I hear my brother sneezing in the background. He doesn't get up at 4 o'clock when I get up at 4 o'clock in the mornings, but when I make my coffee, I think I wake him up. But he sleeps. He can sleep any time of the day. He's retired. He has no problem falling asleep. Although he worked in the yard too. We're cleaning up the leaves that are falling off of the trees. And we got all the ones that fell, but we've got 2 or 3. And you know what? You know what? Yesterday I went out to see if I could find any black walnuts. The squirrels beat me to most of them, but I think I rescued between 15 and 20 black walnuts. And I think that's enough to boil. And I want to try to make some black walnut ink. I think you mix it with vinegar as a preservative and something else. And you boil your black walnuts. Maybe when I go to the thrift store today, I'll get an old pan to boil them in. And then I think you let it set for a little while. But you make a black, and I'll probably have to get some rubber gloves because I don't think the way I understand is black walnuts gets your hands, really stains your hands. Trudy says, I want to make some ATC coins, but need to know how big they are. Was thinking 2-inch punch. Between 2.5 and 3 inches, Debbie. Debbie says you have a ton of black walnuts, and they do stay. Have you ever made the ink, Debbie? Did Ruby fall again? Yeah, if you have a 2-inch punch, I think that would be fine. Who said that they wanted to make the, was that Debbie or Trudy? I lost it. A Gateway 504 error. Well, a Gateway 504 error is really a server error, I think, on their side. I think I looked that up. Let's look that up. Well, let's go Google 504 error. Because I'm curious. Here's my Chrome. Let's see what a 504 error is. I'm at random.org. Let's open a new tab. Let's put 504 error code. Well, that's the play. Let's get rid of that play services. What is a 504 error on Google? You can't install an app on the Google Play. How do I fix the error code? Oh, that's an error for... Oh, maybe it was another 500 error. Oh, a 504 connection timeout. I think I think some of those error codes have to do with Google. With the server. Gateway 504 gateway timeout error is a HTTP status code that means that one server did not receive timely response from another server that it was accessing while attempting to load the web page. So those are server errors. So that's what makes me think that YouTube is having problems, because we don't deal with the servers on our side. We deal with our routers and our modems, but the servers are on their side. And I'm thinking that they're having some issues with their servers at YouTube. But I could be wrong. Let's go back to YouTube, to my channel. Hi, Beth. Super Beth, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Somebody was asking about the size of ATC coins. Now, my punch is 2.5 inches, but if you have a 2-inch punch, I think that would work fine for ATC coins, or 3-inch, between 2 and 3-inch punches. I was Trudy that was asking that. I want to make some ATC coins, but I need to know how big they are. I was thinking a 2-inch punch. Either between 2 and 3 inches, Trudy. Debbie said she has a ton of black walnuts. And I was asking Debbie about, I'm still live, aren't I? Yeah. I'm still live. Am I live? Can you guys hear me? Am I still live? There I am. Oh, shoo. Thank you. Thank you, Ray. Sometimes I don't know if I'm alive. Thank you, guys. I was kind of chatting while I was waiting for these pages to dry. It's still a little wet in there. I was looking up that server code, and so I went off of my YouTube. So then I didn't know if I was still live when I came back because I'm sitting down. I'm a little wet in here yet. Do you have page 3 done, Becky? I kind of got off onto, I needed to finish my swaps up. I still have some things I need to work on, get off in the mail, get those off of my desk so I can play. I want to get caught up with Jeri's book here, because she'll be doing another page, and I won't have her page 3 done. I think she said she was going to do her pages every other week. I know that what I'm working on is really boring here, but I'm trying to chat more with you guys. Linda says, yes, you're live. Linda, guten Morgen. Guten Morgen, Linda. Guten Morgen. Linda, how do you just say hello in Dutch? I'm learning Dutch from Linda and Arabella. All right, I'm back again. I was spinning. Linda, how do you say hello in Dutch? Hallo, hallo, H-A-L-L-O. Is that like hollow, like hall, H-A-L-L, like a hallway? Hallo is hello. Hello. Hello, Linda. And the next thing that Jeri's going to do is tags for the pockets. Well, I'm going to save that tag that here's, for those of you who didn't see when I first came in, I was showing the tag that was on our Zoom. We have a Zoom meeting once a month, and we make little projects. We have a project, and Jeri led the project in October, and we made this kind of a layered tag. I really had fun doing that. She's going to do a video on this, and that's what Beck was. Zoom. Zoo. Z-O-O-M. Probably a zoo meeting. Yeah, we're all different animals, Linda. Oh, dear, that's funny. Sometimes it could be a zoo when we all get to talking. But this is gals on a bicycle. It's an old vintage picture, little gals on the bicycle. Isn't that fun? And then you layer them. This is the base layer here. This is probably about maybe 5 by 2.5. I just tore it. I tore it from a piece of scrapbook paper that has travel tags on it. Tim Holtz travel paper. And then you just layer, you tear the edges, and then you distress them. It was really fun. And then we use soft. Jeri's going to do a video on it, so wait for Jeri at Recycled Parts for Art. Hi, 33rd. All's cool. Good. Glad you came back. Arting in a zoo. Well, you know what would be fun to do? Hallo, Linda. I learned a new Dutch word. Hallo. Ooh. put my, I guess it's okay. It would be fun to take your sketchbook and do some zoo sketching, urban sketching. This is cool, but I think I can flip to the next page. At least I'll get my pages painted today. If I get nothing else done, I'll get these pages painted, maybe. Let's see, I'm on the back of the half on the first. You need six pages, I think, for the pockets. Yeah, because there's 3 here and 3 there. I'm getting tired of this blue and white, though. Let's find another empty. I think I got some near empty yellow ones here. This is about empty. I want to use up my paints. I want to use up my paints and throw away some of these near empty bottles. They're taking up room. They're taking up room. But you turn them upside down now, and that paint just pops out right away. So I'm kind of liking that. But that's about empty. Let's turn it back upside down and see if we can't get some more in the cap. Where's my brush now? What did I do with my brush? Here, it's over here. My brush is getting filled with paint. And this decal art, I think it's a kind of a, it's not as opaque as my apple barrel paint. I like it. It's a pretty paint, but I can still, my whites and my yellows are really transparent. I think I like my paint when I'm doing backgrounds. I like it a little bit more opaque. Now, I like decal art paint, but if you want a nice coverage, you're going to have to do more than one coat. And this is where I smeared some brown. I think I was working on my tags and had some left over. Let's see, what else do I have here? I think my Georgia clay was starting to run out. Is this Georgia clay? That's red. Where's my Georgia clay? That's brick. I don't know what happened to it. My orange, because this will be folded up anyway. This orange is about ready to run out. I've had these Craft Smart paints for a while. I was gifted a set of this Craft Smart paint by Leslie at Scrapping Life Away sometime last year, and I've been using it, and they're just about empty. But see how much more opaque that is? The Deco Arts is a nice, pretty, smooth paint. For craft paint, it's a nice paint, but the lighter colors like yellows and whites are really more transparent. I imagine the other paint, like that, these other paints probably have more of a chalky finish to them, or probably makes them more opaque. They're more crafty. And you know what? I was reading in, I'll catch up with Chad in a minute. I was reading those art history books, and I was thinking some of those old masters painted with tempera, egg tempera. And, you know, I wonder how they mix that up. And, you know, we paint with I wonder how much our craft paint differs from their egg tempera paint. Of course, you know, they were professional master artists, and, you know, they have all those beautiful paintings, but I'll bet their paints were not that sophisticated back then. I mean, some of them probably had sophisticated paints, but I'll bet you that some of our crafty paints today are just as nice as what the old masters have. Now, I could be wrong. An art historian or an art somebody at the university could probably tell me, but I was thinking, what was the texture of their temper paint? Because it said it was done in temper paint. Ew, this has got crud on it. I think I'll put that brush in water and clean it off a little. So I'll let this dry a little and chat. The old Dutch masters used oil paints. Yeah, but not all of them. I mean, the Dutch ones might have, but the ones that I was looking at said that they used temper paint. Let's see. Penn and I are still talking about what kind of art supplies we will take with us, but it's hard. Oh, are you coming? You're coming to the States, aren't you, Linda? We don't decide what kind of journal we want to use. You can't decide what kind of journal that you want to use? Are you talking about coming to the States? Let's see. Next May. Well, if you're coming to the States, is that where you're trying to decide what to bring with you? You might want to wait till you get here. I mean, it just kind of decides as far as an art journal, and maybe go to some of the art stores, save up your pennies and buy an art journal over here and work in it, and then mail it back to you, and then you won't have to. 30 Cent says, chatting's good. Oh, you're in an RV and you need to art. Yeah, I would think. If I remember right, aren't you going down toward Arizona? Aren't you going RVing in the western part of the United States? I think I saw you chatting about it in somebody's chat. Well, next May will be a nice time to come because that'll be spring. From Vegas to LA. Yeah, I was thinking Arizona, but I knew it was in the western part. Vegas to LA, so, well, Vegas, though, isn't a part of that. Are you going through a desert? You might want to hit some art stores. I don't know what Vegas has, but LA has to have some good art stores. Maybe just bring over one journal, a travel journal. I'm drinking my coffee. Pin, is that your husband? Who's Pin? P-I-N. Is that your husband, Linda? Ooh, that's wet. Does he do art? Can't wait to paint some Sedona or Grand Canyon in watercolors. Cool. Oh, your best friend. Oh, she's female. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm not familiar with Dutch names. Now I am. Am I pronouncing that right? Like P-I-N, Pin? Bestie. Bestie friend. Okay. Well, that's okay. I apologize because I didn't know whether that was your husband or... Is that a female name? P-I-N? Is that a female name in Dutch? I apologize to Pin. It's my ignorance. It's my ignorance. I've learned that I'm not the smartest cookie on the block. That's cool. The Grand Canyon in watercolors. Now the Grand Canyon, isn't the Grand Canyon? No, I'm thinking of the Royal Gorge, though. The Royal Gorge is in Colorado. Canyon City. I'm getting those all mixed up. Canyon City is in Colorado because my aunt... Oh, the Royal Gorge. Do I have stories about that? Now, this was in the mid-1980s, and I lived out in Colorado. And of course, now she's passed away now. My mother grew up in a large family. Well, actually, my mother was born in a large family. She was raised by her great aunt, my great great aunt. But her mother and father still, you know, she still had good relations with her family and with her brothers and sisters. It's just that her family was so large that my great-great aunt raised my mother. But I'm diverting here. I'm off on a rabbit trail. But when I was out in Colorado, I lived out in Colorado in the mid-1980s. I worked a job out there. I worked full-time. And one of my mother's sisters, which would be my aunt, oh my goodness, she must have been in her 60s then, age 60s. And she lived in Canyon City, Colorado. Come down and visit me, Meri. Come visit, come visit. So I drove down there in my 1983 Oldsmobile. I drove down there and we visited, and she says, I'm going to take you out to the Royal Gorge. And I've never seen the Royal Gorge. I want to see it. So we went to the Royal Gorge. I got two stories with there. She was babysitting for one of her grandkids, little boy, probably about 8 years old, maybe younger than that, 5. I didn't know him very well, but we took him and we went out to the Royal Gorge. And she drove out, there's kind of like a bridge area going across it, and she drove out on it. And there were people walking there, and she decided that we were halfway across, and she decided that she didn't want to go clear across, so she started backing up. And I looked down, and I'm going, oh, let me out. I held my breath. We're going to fall. We're going to drive off of that bridge for sure. She's from the UK in London, Linda's telling me. But we were safe. She got us off of that bridge. I tell you, I held my breath the whole time. My crazy aunt, that's what I was thinking. And she's probably perfectly okay, but it made me a little nervous. And then we went sightseeing out there, and you know, I think I was buying postcards, and I tried to keep an eye on the kid, you know, the 5-year-old. And I'm sure my aunt did too, but he got away from us. He wandered away. And pretty soon, you know, and that was kind of scary. That was really kind of scary. This man came up and said, is this your son? Well, he wasn't my son. He was my aunt's grandson. And, you know, we almost, you know, and that kind of scared me because anybody could have picked him up, you know. And so we kept a sharp eye on him out after that. I kind of felt responsible because, you know, my aunt, you know, she's a little goofy backing up on a bridge over the Royal Gorge. So after that, I kind of kept an eye on the kid. We made it home safe, and I grew up and lived the rest of my life. Meri getting her paint on, 33rd says. That sounds like it's going to be really fun, Linda. Am I behind in chat? Meri is getting her paint on. Can't decide what, let's see, what was, oh. Yeah, that was kind of a scary trip for me. I liked my mother's sisters. I did not know my aunts and uncles very good. I'm going to dry my page just a little. But they were really nice to me when I was probably in my mid-20s, maybe my late 20s. I'm trying to think how old I was when I went out to Colorado. And I was out there all by myself, and they found out about it. I did not know my mother's brothers and sisters very well. Mom wrote to them all the time. I knew one aunt pretty good. Got to know them pretty good. They're all passed away now. But see, these will fold up. Let's see. This one This is the back. No, this is the back. So this one folds this way. We'll fold these back. This folds, you don't fold them clear to the, gutter. You fold the first one in fourths, sort of like that. This is still damp, but that's okay. And then the next one you fold in half. Oh, this is going to be pretty, actually. And I wasn't even paying attention. And then this one, I have to paint this one yet. What color shall I paint that? This one I'm going to fold it down over. So maybe what color? Isn't that pretty? That just kind of happened because I'm trying to use up my paints. Let's see, what do I have here that's, how about no. What do I have that I can use? I wanted to use my Georgia clay, but I can't find any. I think I used it all. I might have thrown it away. What's this? Oh, here it is. Here it is, Georgia clay. This is about empty. I'm going to use the Georgia clay. Let's flip these. Let's put wax paper over these. I don't know if Georgia clay is such a good choice, but we'll see. Yeah, I have some good memories of Colorado. I've only been to Vegas once, and that's when I was actually hosting on about.com. It started out being the mining company, and then they did a name change and they went to about.com. I think they're still about.com, but they sold out in like the early 2000s. And I didn't stick around after they sold out to some publishing company. I actually made a little money from that gig. Back then in those days. They paid us in stock. And the stock over 2000, year 2000, was sky high. And I can remember on December 31st, let's see, I put my paintbrush in the water. Let's dry it out a little. On December 31st, of 1999, I was so afraid the stock market was going to crash because of the year 2K stuff. I wasn't afraid of year 2K. I was afraid of the fear going around with year 2K. And I was afraid the stock market was going to, because those stock prices were way sky high, more than they should have been. So I cashed in my stock. I made a nice little penny. I don't have it anymore. But I'm sure glad I did, because it didn't crash, but it sure went down in the next year or so. It went way down. The smart people got out early. But I was a cross-stitch. They called the people that wrote the content and everything for the different areas on about.com. I was the cross-stitch guy. They called them guides, G-U-I-D-E-S. That's when I was heavy into needlework. I'm going to put some yellow on this. If I can get some more yellow out of this. I'll squeeze some yellow. Get some yellow in here. Let's see. I love my scissors holder, Aunt Beck, if you're still in here. I'm going to cut this. This is what dulls my scissors, but I cut these bottles to get the paint. I get every last drop out. Let me tell you. This is use it up. I'll just leave it like that. Let's just reach in here and I enjoyed that, but sometimes when things are going too good, you know that it's not going to always continue. That's kind of what I like about YouTube. For me, how some people are making lots of money on YouTube. I'm not one of them. But I do okay. I mean, I don't make hordes of money. I get a check every 3 months. That kind of tells you where I'm at. But, and I just got a payment here in October, just last week. I'm still deciding what I want to get. You guys are going to buy my art supplies this month. I should be thanking you for supporting my channel and coming to my chats and my live streams and watching my videos. I've been wanting a printer, but I can't decide if I want to wait on that because usually when I print stuff off, I don't do it that often and I just go to the library. So I'm not sure a printer is a good investment. I'd rather buy some art stuff. But, you know, sometimes when you have a slow growth, and my channel grows slow, I don't have this real fast 10,000 subscribers a month, or I'm not even at 10,000 subscribers, and my channel's 5 years old. I'm just going to hit, I'm pretty close to 7,000. And I'm okay with that. I think sometimes the turtle wins the race. You don't have to have oodles and oodles. So I got rid of the yellow, guys. I got rid of the yellow. Here, I just get the cap. Let's use every little bit of it. Let's see. I think it's here. Let's paint it on here. Get every little bit out of it that we can. I could save that for mark making, but I have plenty of caps for mark making. So we'll let that dry a little and I'll look at chat. Gail. Hi, Galena. Good morning, Galena Purplina. You've been lurking. That's okay. Thanks for popping up and saying good morning to us. Did you watch Dee Dee? Was it yesterday? She was painting those beautiful masks. I was lurking in Dee Dee's stream yesterday, Galena. I was watching her paint those masks. It was right before she had her contest when she was... I came in when she was painting the back of one of the smaller ones. And I was listening to her chat. And I saw her show her video when she went treasure hunting. We still need a lot more to get total due. Yeah. Aunt Beck. I agree. Total due. Are you talking from Aunt Beck? Aunt Beck? Are you talking about YouTube? Oh, let's see what. My YouTube money went into the savings account for house taxes. Oh. Oh, Aunt Beck, go buy something. Go thrifting this afternoon. Buy yourself something special. Don't forget to buy at least a minimum of $2 to make. We're going to do a challenge. I'm challenging Aunt Beck because she's going thrifting this afternoon and I want to go thrifting. And I'm challenging Aunt Beck to a thrifting project. We're going to make a video. We're going to show what we got and we're going to make a video. I would have a hard time putting my YouTube money into taxes. I'd have a hard time doing that. I would be wanting to spend that for art supplies, Aunt Beck. That's what she was talking about. Yeah. "33rd says, Linda, Grand Canyon on my bucket list." Yeah. I don't think I've ever been to the Grand Canyon. I've been to the Royal Gorge, which is, is that a part of the Grand Canyon? Grand Canyon's a pretty big area. Royal Gorge is, it's a deep, deep gorge. Yeah, my aunt was a little... She scared me when she drove. I didn't like to ride with her in the car. She's up in heaven now looking down on me and says, "Mary, stop telling those stories about me." She was a sweetheart, though. She was a sweetheart. She loved her grandkids. She loved her kids. Her son was a computer programmer, so we kind of got along because I was doing programming back then. Her oldest son was, I don't know what he did. I think it was more of an entrepreneur type. He was rich. He raced horses out in California. He raced those not jockeys, you know, not horse races like they have at Kentucky Derby, but you know those little three-wheeled wagons that they attached to horses and they had races? He would race those. He had money. I didn't know him very well. He was way older than me. He's probably still around. But his younger brother was more my age. His sisters worked for there's a woman's prison out in, I think it's Florence, Colorado, which is near Canyon City. There's a woman's prison out there where my cousin worked there. I don't know if she still does. I'll catch up with chat. That's not a part of the Grand Canyon, the Royal Gorge. See, Linda knows our geography better than I do. I know, all I really know is the Royal Gorge is near Canyon City. I kind of lose track of after past the Rocky Mountains, I lose track of. I know where Nevada and Utah and California are, but as far as all the sightseeing, I lose track. I lose track. I happily say I don't know it all. Was she Thelma or Louise? My aunt? She was probably a little of both. She was a sweetheart. I loved her. I loved her. Hi, Miffy. Welcome, welcome. I'm just kind of chatting while I'm just painting backgrounds on my page, using up my spare paint here. I'm working in Jeri's at Recycled Parts for Art. She's doing a page 3 altered journal page, and I'm just painting background pages, but I'm kind of chatting, yakking away here. Debbie just subscribed to you, Aunt Beck. Taxes got to be paid in January. Oh, Aunt Beck. Take just a little of it. Take $10 or $25 of your YouTube out of that savings and go buy you something special with art. Tell Scott you worked for it and you deserve it. That's your sewing session money. Tell Scott Meri said so. We said good morning to Galena. We're talking about Aunt Bex. All right. Isn't that plug-in a pain? I don't know. I tried masking taping it to the phone, but that didn't work so well. I couldn't hit my little button in there. Yeah, if this phone wasn't old, I'd probably go try to find a better one. It's an old one, but I bought it because the one that came with the phone was a cheapie. Now this is a good charger that, you know, this will last a lifetime. This one doesn't crack. This is a good one. I probably paid $30 or $40 for this thing, but it's bent in there. This connector here is kind of bending, and it doesn't. It goes in there and it charges, but it doesn't fit the connector very well. Dirt Cheap has chargers. Yeah, this is a good charger as far as the cord goes, but I think it's more of a issue of I kind of bent this. I'm not sure how. I probably stepped on it when it came out. And it'll fit in there and it charges, so I'm not going to try to fool with it too much. The phone's old. I have to keep it plugged in because it'll even while it's been charging all this time, it's at 93%. If I left this uncharged, it maybe lasts me 15 minutes and it loses charge altogether. It's an old phone. It's got a new battery or a newer battery in it. So I don't think it's the battery. I think it's just the phone. It's you know, phones get old. Phones get old. That's why I got my new one that I'm streaming with. And I'm hoping this new one, when you go through Verizon, you can pay for them with a part of your phone payment. And I think I got about 4, maybe 5 months left to pay for my new one. And but I'm thinking I'm going to wait till the Note 10, not the Galaxy 10, but the Note 10, probably late next year. I'm wanting one of those phones with the stylus that I can draw. What I don't like about, I love this is a Galaxy 8, my Samsung Galaxy 8 Android that I'm using. What I love about it is, well, I love the camera. I love everything about it. I like my phone. But what I really want is, what I don't like about it is I can't just go and buy a stylus. You know, like you can get stylus for like $1 at the Dollar Tree and that, but they won't work with this phone. You have to have a special stylus for this phone. I don't even know if they make a stylus for it. But the Note 9, there's a difference between the Galaxy 9 and the Note 9. The Note 9 has a little stylus that comes with it. And I wish when I got this, I would have bought the Note 9 instead of the Galaxy 9. But it wasn't out yet, and I needed a new phone, so there you go. So I probably won't get another new phone until the Note 10 comes out. And I'll probably be ready for it by then, because these phones, I still use this old phone to create videos with, and it's good for reading my comments. I mean, it's got pretty good processing. Green Meri. I bought a pile of old iPhone chargers for my old one that the kids still use, Debbie says. Linda says hers is connected to her PC. I'm afraid my PC is older than my phones. My laptop is like, I bought it in like 2011. It had to be 2011 or 2012, and I think it was 2011, and I didn't use it for several months because I was still using my desktop. I was still transitioning from the desktop to the laptop. My laptop is, I haven't had it online for 2 years, and I'm afraid to put it online. It's older than the hills. I should be saving my YouTube for money for a new PC. Note 9, is your screen tinted red on the phone? I don't have the Note 9. I have a Galaxy 8. I think I'm going to upgrade when the Note 10 comes out. I wanted to get, well, it would have been the Note 8. I wish I waited. See, they always put the Galaxy 8, the Galaxy phones out a couple months before they put out the Note phones. They're two separate devices. The Notes, you have a stylus that comes with it, and you can draw on the screen. You can't do that on the phones. I can't get a stylus to work with this phone. I have the art apps, but I have to use my finger. My finger works on the art apps, you know, if you want to draw or do digital art. But it's so hard because I got fat fingers. Can't see what I'm doing. So I think I'm going to wait till the Note 10 comes out. If you were talking to me, Galena. Debbie says, I need to clean my phone off so I can start doing some YouTube videos. Yeah, you know what I've been doing, Debbie? I've been lately I have been doing some of my videos as an unlisted live stream, and I really like doing that because I don't do a whole lot of editing on them. Like if I edit it all, I'll bring it down to my phone, I'll download it on my phone, and then I have a video editor. It's called, I think it's just called VidEd, that came with this old phone. And I liked it so well that I upgraded it. It was like a $2 app, something like that. But when I got my new phone, it transferred over. And if I edit those unlisted live streams at all, I just chop up the first part. And then I'll just upload it again. But because YouTube's already processed that video, by the time it downloads, it uploads really fast for like a half-hour video. You know, if I create my video via my camera, take it over to my PC, spend 3 or 4 hours editing it through Movie Maker, add my front screen and my end screen in the movies, and out all the uhs and ohs and all of that, I can spend 4 or 5 hours just editing. This page is still a little damp. I can spend 4 or 5 hours just editing, and then you got to upload it. And if you go like over 35, 40 minutes, it'll take 35 or 40 minutes to upload it. And I don't have that kind of time anymore. So I've been creating unlisted live streams. And then if I edit it all, I edit it on my phone and then upload it again. Sometimes I don't even edit it. Sometimes I just create a thumbnail and let it fly. And you get some glitches in there. And I try to keep track of, I haven't been buffering too much when I do an unlisted. I buffer a couple times. And if I do buffer and it gives me my, you know, my camera up above, I will bring that down and try to edit it out. But it saves so much more time, but it does, if I edit, it does take up space on my phone, so I have to clean my phone off too. Yeah, Deb. Let's see if I can go to, on this phone. I want to see if I can go to your channel, Deb. I gotta subscribe to you. There we go. Tap the bell to get what kind of videos. Oh, 3 years ago. Oh, you need to do some videos, Deb. You need to do some videos. Whoops. Sorry. Oops. Let's get out of that. Let's go back to my live stream. My connection is only 1.45 DSL, so I can't do lives, I don't think. I'm not sure what 1.45 DSL is. No more yellow? Are you really lagging? Are you talking that I used up my yellow 33rd? Some of those are funny, your videos, Debbie. I'll have to go back, and I subscribe to you, Debbie. So I'll go back and watch some of your old videos. My old videos are horrible. Galena says she has a Galaxy 8 and my screen is tinted red. Really? About 3/4 red. No, my screen is not tinted, Galena. I don't know if I would like that. I'm not sure I'd like my screen to be tinted. It's just a regular, I guess what you call transparent screen. Let's see what I got for red tag premiere. Ready to activate. Let's clear my notifications. I'm going to use Debbie Lee Crafting Goose account. Okay. Debbie Lee Crafty Goose account. Okay. Is that live now, Deb? Is that a channel now? Debbie Lee Crafty Goose account. Let's see if I can find that. Let's see if I can find it. Where's my search? I have to go back this way. Debbie Lee. What is it? Debbie Lee. It is. Okay, let's see if I can find it. Debbie Lee Crafty Goose. Let's see if I can find you, if you don't mind. Debbie Lee Crafty Goose. C-R-A-F-T-Y space G-O-O-S-E. Search. Mother Goose. I see a lot of Mother Gooses. Debbie, oh, it put in, see, it put that space in there. I wish it wouldn't do that. No, that's not what I meant. See, when I search, your Debbie Lee is all one word. I'm pretty sure that I saw that on your chat. Debbie Lee Crafty Goose. Debbie Lee, D-E-B-B-I-E-L-A-E, Crafty Goose. But when I did my search, it separated the two words and it didn't find you. It didn't search for what I put in there. I get Mother Goose. It should search for what I put in there. No more results. You're going to have to send me the link. I can't find you. Debbie Lee Crafty Goose. Let's just try Debbie Lee. I get a lot of Debbie Lees, but I don't see a crafty. Do you have any videos? I'm looking for a crafty goose. There's a lot of Debbie Lees out here. Did you know that there were a lot of Debbie Lees? Debbie Lee Anthony, Debbie Lee, Debbie Lee, Debbie Lee, Debbie Lee. I'm boring you, I'm pretty sure. I'm looking for a craft. Let's try Crafty Goose. Maybe I'll find it through Crafty Goose. C-R-A-F-T-Y space G-O-O-S-E. Nope. Not having any more luck with that. Cool School. Goose Island. Well, you'll have to send me a link once. Let's go back to my live chat. Link above. Well, you found it, Aunt Beck. How did you find it so easy? Thank you, Aunt Beck. Oh, you found it under Debbie Wingo. Oh, well, that was Debbie Wingo, though. That's not her Crafty Goose account, is it? That's Debbie Wingo. I was looking for her Crafty Goose account. She's changing to get away from your name. I can't find you under Crafty Goose. Once you get it, Debbie, you'll have to tell us. Is it spelled, am I spelling it right? Is it spelled like you put it in there as Debbie Lee Crafty Goose? Debbie Lee is all one word, and then Crafty Goose. G-O-O-S-E, that's what I had. Not the new one, yeah. let's go back one more time. Bore you guys. Let's just try Debbie Wingo and see if it comes up that way. Let me look and make sure I'm spelling your name right again. Debbie, W-I-N-G-O. Maybe it'll be up under your name. D-E-B-B-I-E-W-I-N-G-O. I can't find your Crafty Goose account. You don't happen to have it in your channel description, your about page? You should put on your about page, you should put your Debbie Lee, a link to your Debbie Lee. You can find, when you go to somebody's, like here I go to Debbie's homepage, you can find their link to their channel by hitting those three dots on, well, on my phone, it's the three dots. It's probably there someplace on your PC, but there's a share. And I'm at her homepage, and when I hit share, you can copy the link, and that's how you, and if you want to share it with somebody in another chat, or, you know, share it on your page, like if I wanted to share that in my description box, I could just copy that link by going to her homepage, hitting those three dots, and hit the share, and when you hit the share, there's a copy link. There's all these other things too, but you hit the copy link, and that will give me the link to Debbie's home page on her YouTube channel. We'll go back to my chat. Thank you, Debbie, for letting me use you as an example. Here I am. Oh, there you are. Okay, thank you, Debbie. Let's go subscribe to you. Thank you, Aunt Beck. Here, we'll subscribe to you. You got another subscriber. Let's hit the notification bell. You'll get all notifications. You got any videos yet? No, it doesn't look like you do. Subscriptions. Whoops. Let's go back. Debbie Lee Crafty Goose. Yeah, you got subscriptions. You don't have any videos out on it yet. All right. Well, when you get videos, I'll go watch. You can come back in and promote your channel. I like to promote and support the smaller channels that are trying to get a... Let me get my... Am I spinning? No, I'm live. Like Debbie, she's just getting a start on her new channel, her Crafty Goose account. So if you're new to YouTube, or if you have a smaller channel and you're trying to get a start, you are sure welcome to come in and say, come watch my video, or here's a link to my channel, come watch. If you're art related. I mean, if you're just, you know, doing videos for makeup or something like that, I probably would not appreciate it. But art channels and craft channels, or anything in the arts, you're sure welcome to come and promote your channels. I like to support. In fact, if you go to my channel up here, let's go to my home page. And if you go to my community page, off of my home page, you can see, well, this is where I'm promoting Cat Hands. She was talking about putting a foam backing on her, foam stamps. That was one of her most recent videos, Cat Hand. But I like to promote channels on my community tab. So, you know, there is one gal here. Let me find it. There's Crystal with Arted Out. Here's Shannon, but Crazy Crafter, C-A-R-A-Z-E-Y Crafter. She has got about between 400 and 500 subscribers, but I really enjoy her channel because she does these little, let's go there. I won't play the video. Let's turn off the video, but let's go to her videos. Let's go to her homepage. I'm sure she won't mind because I'm giving her a shout out. But she does these smaller videos, like here's one with 2 minutes and 43 seconds. And the title of it, The Year My Mother Told Us No Christmas Gifts. And while she's creating her 2-minute art piece, she tells a story. And, you know, her views are like 8 views, 11 views, 6 views, 9 views. And she is so talented with her storytelling and her art. I bopped in with one of her live streams right here. And I told her how much I enjoyed her channel. So it's gals that are just getting a start. They need, you know, I'm not a huge channel. I'm not 50,000, 100,000 or anything like that. I'm just going up to 7,000. But I know what a struggle it is to get subscribers. And if you go to my about page, you'll see, so I wrote my little about, but way back here when I wrote this, one of the things that I like to do is I say, I especially enjoy pointing viewers and subscribers to other channels on YouTube. And this is kind of like my little mission statement here. So that's kind of one of the purposes of my channel, because I really believe that we should be supporting each other. Let's go back to my live chat. Let's see, I lost me in here someplace. I lost my own account. There we go. Is this my live stream? So if you're just getting, yeah, there you go, Trudy. Let's go. Did I subscribe to you, Trudy? Let's go see if I subscribe to you. Let's subscribe to Trudy. You've got 598 subscribers. 599, Trudy. I hope, let's give Trudy Craig a shout out while we're here. Let's look at some of your videos. Happy Mail from Barb. Oh yeah, Barb Fillion from Canada. Jelly Plate Fun. So this is what I like to do. This is what I like to see, because it's not easy. It's not easy when you're a smaller, I'm probably jiggling my camera. When you're a smaller channel, it's not easy to get a good start on YouTube. You know, you have to get the, and Crazy Crafter there, she is so talented. I'm going, she needs a shout out. So Crazy, if you're listening, please don't judge my craft space. Well, we all feel like that, Trudy. Please subscribe. Dollar Tree Haul. Winner for giveaway. You look like you have some good videos, Trudy. Is this you here in your red sweater? Is that you? I'll have to go back at chat and listen. Here you are. Subscriber surprise. Closed. Day trip thrifting for Junk Journal. Oh, you'll fit right in. Yeah. My beautiful garden tour in the Southwest. Oh, I'm going to have to look at that. Scrapbook Ephemera Heaven. Halloween cards. So this is the kind of channel I like to visit. Playlists. You got some playlists in there. You're promoting some channels. That's good. Let's look at your about. Look and see, you have a nice about screen. That's what I like to see on other channels. You've written a little statement of what your channel is about. Trudy says, welcome to my channel. My name is Trudy and I love to create many things. What I'm good at is for the taker to decide. I love to make friends and learn about everything. I'm especially passionate about living a life that is meaningful, and my life begins within my family, friends, and extends to the world from there. I want to live today and leave a legacy of joy, love, and compassion. In short, I want to be remembered of what I did rather than... In short, I want to be remembered of what I did do rather than what I did not do. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you stay for a while and join me on my journey. See, that is a really nice description. I really do like when people do that. That you're off to a good start, Trudy. So, if you haven't Subscribe to Trudy. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go watch some of her videos. I won't do that right here. Let me plug my phone back in. My phone cord fell. Driving Linda crazy for plugging this phone cord in. Ray subscribed. That's you. Okay. I love your hat, Trudy. I love your icon with your hat. Thank you, Linda. But it's taken me a while to get there. I find, see, it's been about 5 years. I was 5 years in June for my channel. I can flip the page here and do some more painting. But I probably grow between 1,000 and 1,500 subscribers a year. That's not a good growth rate for a channel. That's pretty slow, but that's okay. There, I'm back. Sorry, I'm back. While I was buffering, I was putting green paint on my page. Ew, I got a lot of paint. I'm trying to use up all this paint. Look, I'm buffering myself here. Let's get my heat gun out of the way. There we go, I'm back. Sorry, it's getting to be about 7 o'clock, so. And Beck's gonna go thrifting today. Meri's gonna go thrifting. I have to go to the bank today, so I'll just use that as an excuse to go thrifting too. I won't go far. I won't go far. I want to get the background painted at least on these pages so that I didn't make much progress on my projects today. What did I do? I did a little fussy cutting and I opened Happy Mail and I've been chatting. But you know what? It's nice just to sit down and chat with you guys in the morning. I don't do a whole lot of just sitting down and talking. I got to do it this morning. But I didn't get a whole lot of art done, but that's okay. Even if I get these 6 pages done, painted, I'll be that much ahead. And I'm going to collage map papers down on here. And when Jeri does her tag video, I already know how she's going to make her tags because she did it in our Zoom. And if you want to join our Zoom group, that's still open. You just have to email me at themeriatelier.gmail.com, the.meri.atelier@gmail, or you could mail Jeri at Recycled Parts for Art. I suppose I should go to her channel. Let's see if I can do that while I'm yakking here. Let's go to Jeri's channel, as long as I'm channel surfing today. Let's go look up Jeri. Jeri and I are collaborating. Here she is, Jeri Bellini, on our Zoom project. This is Jeri's channel. She's Recycled Parts for Art. She does a lot of recycled art. She has an Etsy store where she sells a lot of recycled parts. In fact, that's why I need to go to the bank today. I'm giving her an order. I ordered a ledger from her, but she did way back here. Where's her Zoom? New channel trailer. Video setup. Testing a new setup. Where is her Zoom? Oh, it's up here. Paper wrestling. Recycle, testing a new setup. Testing a video. Who's interested? Here. There's a video called, it's 2 minutes, and it's called Who's Interested in a Live Get-Together on Zoom. Now, I'm going to click on that, but I'm not going to play it. I got the sound off anyway. But if you go to her description box, she tells in here about Zoom. And she tells, if you want to email her, she gives her email address and my email address. Let's grab her. Let me grab her channel link, share, copy link, and then I'll come back to my channel, and I'll put the link in here for you guys. I should grab the, let me give her channel link. Let's see. Recycled, RECY, parts, PARTS, space for art. And hopefully I'm on the right account where I can paste this in. This is her channel. There you go. There's her channel. Whoops. Come on. Ads. Old phone. YouTube. Come on, stop it. Live. Let's go to her channel. Let's go to her videos. And I'm going to give you the video link to that too. Here. Let's share this video. So hit the share. And I'm going to copy the link. And then I'm going to come back to my channel. And yeah. Oh, did you do it? Thank you, Aunt Beck. Was that her video link? The link that you gave, is that the link to her Zoom, Aunt Beck? I didn't see that until after I got back into my live stream. Hold on, let me plug my phone back in. It's driving you guys crazy with this phone plug. Sorry about that. Can't even find the beginning of it. Zoom link video. Okay, thank you, Aunt Beck. Thank you for doing that. So Aunt Beck gave you the link to Jeri's Zoom video, and right under it, I gave you the link to Jeri's channel. And if you go to her Zoom video that Aunt Beck gave you the link to, and look in the description box, if you want to join our Zoom meetings, we meet the third week in the month on Saturdays, the third Saturday of every month, and we meet from 1 to 3 in the afternoon, Eastern time, 1 to 3 on Saturday afternoons, Eastern time. We go a little bit over, but we have a lot of fun in there. We've got a lot of interest. Not everybody joins all at the... Sorry. I was buffering again after 7. I'm starting to buffer. I buffer a lot after 7. The link to her Zoom video works for me. I was buffering. I'm back now. But you can find her Zoom video by going to her channel and just hitting her videos, and it's probably about 10 or 11 down the stream. Thank you for doing that, Aunt Beck. Let's see if it works for me. Let's see. Yeah, it works. It works for me too, Aunt Beck. So that's the right link. Yeah, it was buffering. It worked. Your link works, Aunt Beck. I would just be putting in the same one. You got the right link. However, they can go to her channel. Her channel is Recycle Parts for Art. Her name is Jeri Bellini, Jeri Bellini, or you can just email me at the.meri.atelier. If you want to get on our Zoom list. We had a nice Zoom meeting. On Saturday. We do not record them. I'm kind of adamant that we do not record it. Jeri might record when she does her classes, just record her hands. We're kind of having a debate about that. I don't like to record it because, you know, we see each other. It's like a Google Hangout, only we're not on the internet. It doesn't go live or anything. It's just us talking to each other. But I think we're more comfortable when we're just hanging out without being recorded. I'm not comfortable being recorded. You see most of my videos, all you see are my hands. That's because I'm growing my gray out and I'm kind of two-toned, and I just don't. Well, here, Ray, let me paste in. I'm sure I probably have the same link as Jeri. Try that link. Try that link and see if that works, Ray. I'm sure that's probably the same link that Aunt Beck did. Let's try it from here. Yeah, it's the same link. So I gave you the link to her channel. Whoops, I'm out of it. What did I do here? My old phone. See if that link works for you, Ray. Sometimes the links get a little crazy. You know, I don't know why. Sometimes I've seen it where Janet will put in a link and it works fine, and somebody else puts in the same link and doesn't work. So I don't understand. It's a YouTube thing. But so our meetings, our Zoom meetings, the way it. Oh. Okay. Now mine doesn't work. Huh. Well, that was the link to her video. Try the link to her channel up above, because I put in her channel link up above. That one's probably working for you. But the one that I just put in was the same as Aunt Beck's. For some reason, you're not able to get to her video, but I can get to it. I can get to it from Aunt Beck's. I don't know. It's the middle of the night. It's the middle of the night. Gonna join today. Do you know the time and day yet you will be on Zoom? We Zoom every Saturday. Or not every Saturday. Cross that out. Every third Saturday of the month. So October 20th was our last Zoom. So every third Saturday we will be Zooming from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern time. So it's just a couple of hours a month. So if you email us right now, we're notifying people by email. We're trying to update that method. We're trying to find a good way to notify people. Jeri thinks that she can put a calendar page out on her website. So we're kind of playing around with that yet. But it's every third Saturday, and it's from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern time. And you'll have to email us, and you'll have to set you up a basic. It's a free account on Zoom. If you go to zoomUSA.USA, you have to set yourself up for a basic account, just like you do on YouTube. You just give them your email and a password. That's all you have to do. And you can actually join a meeting on their page. And you'll find out the meeting when Jeri sends out a notification via email. That's why we need your email. She'll send out an announcement letter the prior week to let you know that it's coming up. And then on Saturday, when we Zoom, she'll send out the phone number. And then you'll join that by the phone number that you type in to join it. There's also, if you're on the phone, let me show you on my old phone here. Let me show you. Right up here. See? This is my Zoom on my old phone. And if I click that, it's similar to what you have if you go online you can actually join on their web page. This is the app. Now, I don't sign in. There's a join meeting tab, and there's a join meeting tab on their web page. And if you click that, they'll ask you to put in a meeting ID, and that will be the number that Jeri will send out. And then I got Meri too here, and I could probably set up a Zoom meeting right here. Let's see if I can do that. Oh, sign in. Do I remember my password? Let's see if I can sign in with my old. I'm not sure if I remember my password. I'm not going to show you guys my password. If this isn't it, we'll have to. Oh, I don't remember my password. So, but anyway, I could set up a meeting here too, and set up a meeting, and I'll have to reset my password, and we'll actually sign in and do a Zoom. Maybe Becky and I could Zoom while I'm doing a live. That would be neat to do. Should we show you how a Zoom works? It's like a webcast meeting. Oh, you have those at work, so you're familiar with it. Yay, Trudy. So yeah, Zoom is really popular. Let me get out of some of my apps here. Get out of Chrome, get out of Zoom. Let me go back to my YouTube. Yeah, Ruby comes to our Zoom meetings. That's how, and Kimberly was there, and some other new people. We had a lot of new people in our meeting last week. So, yeah, Trudy, come join us. Let me write my email address here. Really big. MERI.ATELIER@gmail. If you email me your email address, I'll put you on our list, our email list. And next month when we Zoom, we'll send you. You'll have to keep checking your email though the week prior to the third week. Right now, that's the only way. We talked about getting a Facebook group, but not everybody is on Facebook, so we're kind of dismissing that. And Jeri's kind of busy, but she's thinking that she can set something up on her web page with her calendar so that you can just go check her calendar to find out when the next meeting's going to be. So, yeah. I really like I'm going to dry this page off. I really like the Zoom app because I can see you guys. It's not just me talking to you. We're talking to each other. It's like, I call it a mini art retreat. I really enjoy them. And Jeri did her tag. She's going to do a video. But I don't like to record them. I kind of have an aversion to recording them because I think we're more comfortable. Thank you, Trudy. I think we're more comfortable when we're meeting informally like that if the video's not recorded. I have an aversion to it. I don't mind a recording of somebody's desktop like what I am here because you're seeing the art project itself. I don't mind that, but... Oh, thank you, Diana. Thank you for joining us. Diana, I think I saw you in Rosemary's live, didn't I? Oh, and I want to work on Rosemary's spine journal. Oh, my goodness. You know what? I think I only have 2 pages left to do here. This and this. But it's getting late. It's almost 7:30. That's why I've been buffering a lot. I didn't get a whole lot done today. But I like what I've done. Let's fold these up again. These are really, oh, these are already folded up. So let's fold this one on the floor. Oh, that's going to be pretty. Oh, I like that. I might repaint this a different color. Wait, let's see. What do I have? I have this one, the fourth, the half, and then the other fourth. I want to repaint this a different color because I don't like these two being the same color. I'm going to put a different color in here. Let's do that now. How about the green again, since I have it out and I'm trying to use it up? Oh! Oh! Oh, that's dangerous. Putting that paint upside down. Hear us being so smart? Ew! And I put my paintbrush back in the water. This out a little. I want to go back to the green in here. We'll just smish it on here. This will be covered up with, this will cover up in there. It doesn't have to be all green. It can be kind of a green Georgia clay color. Georgia clay with a green wash over it. I'll have half of it done anyway. So it will go like that. Oh, I like those colors. All right. Meri, you see that when it folds down? No, because I'm going to stitch these together. I'm going to stitch, oh wait. Does she only stitch these three? Oh. Well, let's put some. Why not? Thank you, Aunt Beck. You're my eyes. Let's put some yellow on there too. That's the other half of the top pocket. All right. I never said that. I'm just kind of finding my way through this. I need to watch her video again. Aunt Beck, you're my eyes this morning. Thank you. She's caught me several times here. That's okay. Actually, I kind of like it up in here. Thank you, Aunt Beck. Aunt Beck, have a really good day thrifting. I can't wait to see what you and Scott get. I love it that Scott goes thrifting with Aunt Beck. If you haven't watched Aunt Beck's thrifting videos, you're missing something. You got to go watch her thrifting videos. They are so fun. And it's fun to see you guys do your hauls together, your thrifting haul. There we go. And then these will be sewed together like this, and it'll look something like that. I like those colors, and I think this is too bright for these. I might put more of a green. Now this is a metallic, but more of an olivey green here. I'm not going to put the metallic on it because it'll stick, but we'll come back. And then I got the other half to do. I haven't been making very good progress today because I've been chatting with you guys, but I really like I like to sit down and chat with you guys. I feel like it's me doing all the talking though. And that's why I like the Zoom meetings, because you guys get to talk back to me. We get to share with each other, and sometimes we're all talking at once. So we have to learn to be polite to each other. But Meri, show us your pick 10 from last night. Okay. What did I do with it? It's right here. This is my most recent folio. I do 4 of them. This is the one from one of Lisa's. Let me get this book out of the way. Wet paint so I don't mess it up. And this is the gargoyle one I did. We didn't do one last week. Was it last week? There was one week that Lisa missed, and then I missed last Friday night. And this is the one I did last night. And this is an old school room. This is just a fussy cut photo. And I'm trying to get the glare off of it. And then I put my favorite subjects are art and history. And then there's some craft patterns in the background. We did a lot of browns last night. And we did a pink. And I did pink here, but I kind of rubbed it in as I worked. And there's actually some white. I need to glue this washi tape down a little better. This is washi tape around here. And then there was a safety pin, and I used a bobby pin here. And this is just clipped in off of my bobby pin. And one was doodle in white. So I put white dots, and then I went back in with the black. This is driving me nuts. Hold it a sec. My glue stick is getting down to the, but I want to put this, I want to glue the washi tape down a little more. There. Yeah, both of these, I got 2 glue sticks out, and they're both about like this. I got to dig them out. I used about an upholstery weight needle on yours. Oh, you did? On your wait, what are you talking about? For stitching, I don't have a sewing machine. Are you talking about your sewing session? For sewing the pockets together, question mark. For what, Ruby? Becky, what needle size? Ruby and Aunt Beck are talking about needles. Are the pockets sewn together? Oh, yeah. They are. They are. I know you're talking about the pocket page. Yeah, I'm going to use, I dyed that thread in one of my early mornings. I have a little bit, yeah, for Jeri's book project. Yeah, craft needle. Hello, Penelope. I've got to see, I was using this on when we did Tanya's. What did I do with Tanya's? I should show you Tanya's pages. Let me hold it before I go. I have Tanya's out here. Hold it, I'm getting there. I'll show you what we're doing. Tanya McGuire does a live stream on Sunday afternoons at 12 Central. And let me get this out of the way. Tanya McGuire. Let's go to Tanya's. Let me go get Tanya's channel. As long as we're exploring YouTube, I know Tanya won't mind. Tanya McGuire. Let's go to her. I think I can even share it from here. Share. Copy link. But we'll go in and look at her videos here. Here's her last video. And she did a Happy Meal. I think her last video was a live stream. It was a day ago. I think that was her live stream. And that's where we worked on this. I'll show you that in a minute. But let's go back to mine. And I'll put in a link so you can go there. Live chat. Paste. This is Tanya McGuire's channel. And she streams on Sunday afternoons at 12 p.m. Central Time. And we're working on, she's doing what she calls a totally junk journal. And the reason for this is she wants to prove to some people that you can do some really fun things with junk mail and magazine images. And I use some washi tape and stuff like that. But she's done 2 of them now. And the base of this page is an envelope that's a security envelope that's been opened up. And then we collage over it. I got it upside down. We collage over it, and I made mine all rough edges. We all do different things, but we work on this during Tanya's live stream. This is my first page, and I was showing in one of my videos how I cut these scissors. So that's, and then this is the one we did this past Sunday. And we did a pocket page, just out of an envelope, and then we did use our crafting needle, and this is the thread, this pink thread. This is what I'm going to use on my pocket page for Jeri's page. But we made a pocket page out of an envelope, and these are my tags that I put in there. Let's pull this one out. I just had some old library cards, and I just arched them up, collaged on them. I really do like this one, you know, because it's got all those stamps on there. Started with November of 79. And it goes through 96, 97, I think is the last date. There might be a 98 there. Library cards. This was at a book sale. Look, there's some more over here. These are all 78s, 1978. I'll bet this book was required reading when you and I were young, Nebraska. So it's a local Nebraska where I'm from. Out of the library, they had a book sale, and I picked up that book and I tore the library card out of it. But we have a lot of fun doing that. And then these are junk journal charms that are just made out of string. And let me pull this out. Made out of string and collaged to piece of scrap paper. This is out of Dick Blick, paintbrushes out of Dick Blick catalog. But catalogs, magazines, junk journals, junk mail, of course, paint and whatever on it. So I have a lot of fun. I just enjoy doing these so much. I think I like them because they're group projects. We're all working on different things, on the Pick 10s and the... So, what time is it getting to be? It's after 7:30. It's about 20 till 8, so thank you. Third says she's going to Joann's today. Want to get an appropriate one for Jeri's and Tanya's. Yeah, I would get those big crafting needles. These are old ones that have been sitting around. Those are upholstery needles, but here's some old ones. I think the needle I'm using was right here. It was an upholstery needle, and I think that's what Aunt Beck's using. So I would look for some good old crafting needles. That's what I'd look for, Ruby. All right, Becky. Bye. I'm going to leave too. I'm going to sign off. I've been going for 3 hours. So thank you, guys. I really enjoy chatting with you in the morning. We've done a good chat this morning. And Becky, thank you for the happy mail, Beck. I love it. Bye. All right, everybody, have a good day. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Take care of your pets. Take some time to do some art. And if you don't have time to do art, just breathe. Have a good day, everybody. Keep arting. Yeah, Linda says keep arting. That's a good way to sign off, Linda. Keep arting. All right, bye, everybody. Read the note. Read the note. Oh, okay. In the happy mail? I will, Aunt Beck. Bye, everybody.